Welcome to the Eat Better, Move Better, Live Better podcast presented by Flourish with Tracy, where we'll dive into the realms of holistic wellness, plant-based nutrition, yoga, and self-care to help you live your best life. Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern for our special segments. Meditation Monday. Start your week with mindfulness. Wellness Wednesdays. Get the midweek boost you need. Sadhana Saturdays. Dedicate weekends to personal growth. Join us as we explore and discuss all things to eat better, move better, and live better. Welcome. Today I'd like to present a minimalist approach to a healthier life. I'd like to ask you a question. What if wellness isn't about adding more, but about needing less? We live in a culture of excess, more supplements, more workouts, more biohacks, more morning routines, more tracking apps, more pressure. But what if wellness was never meant to feel overwhelming or task-driven? What if there was a way to just simplify wellness? Minimalism is often associated with decluttering our spaces, and it's been popularized in our modern culture. However, at its core, minimalism isn't just about owning less. It's also about removing what is unnecessary, prioritizing what truly matters, and creating space for what actually nourishes you. It's not about rigid restriction or deprivation, but refinement and a return to what actually works. And that is how we can make our wellness more simple and less complicated. And if we think back, our ancestors didn't seem to be as complicated as we are today with our wellness. And how did we get here? How did that happen? Well, at some point, wellness shifted from eating real food, whole foods. It shifted from moving our bodies daily and regularly. It shifted from sleeping well, and it shifted from connection with others. All of those are things that our ancestors may have understood better than we did today. The modern wellness industry is worth billions of dollars, and it's built on trends and cycles that come and go. Green powders, high intensity everything, supplements, and all types of routines and activities. And there's nothing inherently wrong with all of these things. However, they're tools. And these tools can become cluttered or crutches or excuses when they replace our fundamental being. Just as a cluttered room creates a visual stress, a cluttered wellness routine creates a cognitive stress. So if you were to simplify your wellness or to embrace a minimalist wellness approach, here's the test. Ask yourself, if I removed 80% of these tools, would that still make a difference in my life? Often the answer is very simple. No. Because you can still embrace your wellness without all of it. For example, instead of habits, tools, crutches, you focus on foundations, pillars to simplify your wellness. For example, sleep before you take a supplement. Sleep regulates your hormones, your mood, your immune function, and your metabolism. It creates cognitive clarity. No matter how many supplements you take, they cannot compensate for chronic sleep deprivation. So, how can you approach this from a minimalist perspective? Consistent sleep and wake times. Establish a dark, cool room. No screens or technology 60 minutes before bed. And expose yourself to the sun in the morning. That's it. That simple. Another core pillar to simplify your wellness is eat whole foods. You don't need super exotic powders or elaborate detoxes or constant restrictions. You need vegetables, fruits, healthy fats and protein, fiber, and hydration. So ask yourself, does this food that I'm about to consume resemble something that once grew naturally? When you simplify what you eat and how you eat, it reduces decision fatigue. Choose few repeatable, whole, natural fruits and vegetable-based meals and rotate them. Choose consistency over novelty, over processed. Third pillar, see movement as medicine. You don't have to exert yourself with very strenuous 90-minute or 2-hour daily workouts, punishing cardio, constant personal records, running faster than you did to beat your previous best, and focusing on doing or lifting more weights than you ever had before. You don't need any of that. You just simply need to show up, breathe, and move with awareness and not worry about breaking records. Instead, you will find that minimally and consistently engaging your body will be more sustainable, and it will beat overexertion, potential for injury, or intense workouts. For example, walking daily, strength training perhaps just 2 to 3 times a week, gentle mobility, stretching, Pilates, yoga, stretching before bedtime. The fourth pillar to simplify your wellness is to regulate your nervous system. Wellness collapses if you don't balance your nervous system. When you are constantly in stress mode generating cortisol, your nervous system is in fight or flight. When you simplify your wellness with simple daily practices, you tap into the parasympathetic nervous system. You create the opposite chemical, serotonin, to rest and digest. 5 minutes of slow breathing, stepping outside barefoot, short meditations, journaling, experiencing just moments of silence. Even small contemplative practices like breathe, notice, and return will benefit you and your wellness. There's no elaborate rituals required. And then the fifth pillar is to seek relationship over optimization. Loneliness is more harmful than many physical risk factors. So minimalist wellness includes perhaps a meaningful conversation, as opposed to seeking likes or artificial relationships. Making eye contact, sharing a meal, or practicing within your community. Connection regulates your bodies in ways that gadgets and electronics cannot. And then declutter your overall wellness routine. Keep it practical. Audit what you currently are doing. Write down all the supplements you're taking. Why are you taking it? The fitness routines, the diet rules, all of the apps, the self-care habits. What was the source of these tools and gadgets and routines? Are you self-assessing yourself? Did you meet with a wellness professional or practitioner? And you can ask yourself, does this energize me? What is this physically costing me? Financially, spiritually, emotionally? Does it feel like pressure? Is it evidence-based or influencer-based? And would I still do this if no one knew that I stopped? Do I need this? And if you don't, let it go and eliminate redundancy. If you're taking multiple supplements, if you're following multiple fitness programs and tracking more than 5 metrics, where is the overlap and where can you reduce or eliminate? And where can you choose the most effective objective of whatever it is that you are trying to accomplish? And let the rest go. Reduce decision fatigue. Have a simple version of what's your go-to breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and rotate. The more simple your routine is, the more simple your evening wind down is, the less choices you have, the more peace you will embrace, the more simple your wellness will be. And minimalist wellness is just not only behavioral, but it is also psychological. We release comparison culture. We release being obsessed with biohacking our systems or perfectionism. We release constant self-improvement pressure. When we are simple, we have a path to freedom. We release constantly chasing being better to allow our nervous system to exhale and say, this is enough. When you simplify your wellness, you are allowed to be well without being optimized. You are able to feel and embrace presence, contentment, slow pace, and trust your body. And it's germane to you. It's not about what anybody else is doing. It's what's best for you. So ask yourself, if I could only keep 5 wellness habits, what would they be? And use that as the foundation to design your personal, simple, minimalist wellness plan. And here's the test. You can ask yourself what feels performative, what feels true, what feels nourishing and grounding, what can I release this month, what feels task-driven. And then journal or document what your plan would be. Here's a simple example. In the morning, Start with water, sunlight, 5-minute stretch, and a protein-rich breakfast. Midday, perhaps a 10-minute walk, and sit down and enjoy a real lunch where you embrace and appreciate chewing slowly, eating attentively, taking deep breaths before you return to work and releasing any midday or morning pressure. Evening, have a light dinner, reducing your phone time or electronic time, digital time. Taking a moment to offer gratitude for the day. And just noticing how ordinary this is. Ordinary is okay. Ordinary is simple. Ordinary is powerful. And in addition to being ordinary, other benefits when you simplify allows you to gain time, energy, money, mental clarity, consistency, because your nervous system softens, your habits stick, you're spending less, your body stabilizes. When you are stuck in complexity with gadgets and tools and programs, you spike stress. When you release all of those things, simplicity creates rhythm and sustainability. So as you prepare to continue your day or your week, I'd like to invite you to consider, what if wellness isn't something you achieve, but something you stop obstructing? Your body already knows how to heal, regulate, restore, adapt. Minimalist, simplistic wellness is not about doing less carelessly. It's about doing less intentionally and trusting. Before you add something, ask yourself what you can remove. Before you optimize something, ask yourself what can you stabilize. Before you purchase something, ask yourself, what do you already have and what can you practice? Remember, the healthiest life is not the most complicated one. It's the most simple, sustainable one. Pause, take a breath, and ask yourself right now, quietly, what is one thing I can simplify starting today? And let that be enough. Let it be that simple. Thank you for sharing time and space today. Thanks for tuning in. I hope today's insights help you on a personal journey towards a healthier, happier life. Don't forget to join every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern for more self-care and holistic wellness tips. Before you go, make sure to comment, click the bell, like, and subscribe buttons for upcoming episode notifications. Be sure to always consult a medical professional before making any major changes regarding your health, diet, or routine. In the meanwhile, stay motivated, stay inspired, and remember, every step you take is one step closer to a better you. Until next time, keep flourishing, and as always, may all be well.